Hello, friend. Happy Thursday. I hope you are having a truly wonderful October 1st. How did we get here? Is anybody else as freaked out about how fast this time is rolling as I am? Because, oh Lord. I wanted to come in here and give you a little motivational sprinkle, and I think it's perfect to start off a new month with some new energy, right? Some magical mojo is what I like to call it. That magical mojo energy that will ride you out for the next 31 days, the next 90 days, this final quarter of 2020. So I was on a call last night with my client community. Shout out the Inspired Nation, oh, my favorite people. And we have a weekly coaching call as a group every Wednesday night. And last night we were talking about change and how we often think that we're doing something wrong when we hit challenges along the way of our transformation process, whatever that is. You know, for most of my clients, it's a weight loss process, right? And out of the mouth of babes, I just love it when I see such growth in the people that I'm working with that they end up coaching on the call. It's just incredible. So out of the mouth of one of the wonderful ladies I get to have the immense honor of working with came these words: change is guaranteed, growth is optional. I feel like we need like a crescendo. Can I get like an orchestra or something? I don't know. Change is guaranteed, growth is optional. And I can't think of a better way to think about not only what we can create in these next 31 days, not only what we can create in these next 90 days for this final quarter of the year, but also thinking about all that has come before right now, right? 2020 has not panned out in the way that any of us imagined. And it just shows that change is guaranteed. If we learn nothing else from this shit show of a year, it's that anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. Things we wouldn't have even imagined can come to life. So change is guaranteed. What is up for grabs is growth. You can either decide to be the person that sits around and bitches and complains about how this year has been so awful and worst year ever, like everybody thinks that, but you can stay stuck in that cycle of negative energy, negative thoughts, negative words, negative actions, right? Because if you're having negative thoughts and you're speaking in a negative way, there is no way you're going to have positive action in any direction, right? So you can either be that person or you can be the person that looks at it, appreciates it for what it is, but is still committed to learning the lessons, to growing and evolving, using it and the turmoil and the change and the uncertainty as an opportunity to grow rather than just complain, right? But both those people are dealing with similar circumstances. Like this year has hit us all in a different way, but both those versions are dealing with the same realities, right? But only one of those thought processes, those mindsets is actually going to have a beneficial outcome. So as we enter this next 31 days, these last 90 days, this final quarter of what has been an extraordinary year, are you going to be the person that just falls down and just hangs on to how much change there has been in a negative way? Or are you the person that recognizes so much change, so much upheaval, so much uncertainty, so much pain, so much trauma, and use that as a reason and an avenue to growth? The choice is yours, right? For our client community, we've committed to these. We actually started it at 100 days out. So we're solid 10 days or so in to committing to forward movement. committing to pouring into ourselves, taking care of ourselves in a way that maybe we haven't had the opportunity to because of the year that we've all had. We're committed to finishing out 2020 where we can remember it not only as a year that took everybody by surprise, but also a year that we were able to create transformation for ourselves. That's the commitment, and that's what I want to present to you and share with you. If that's something that you can maybe implement in your life in these final 90 days, 90 or so, for yourself, whatever that looks like. It could be in your health journey, it could be in your relationships, it could be in your career, it could be in starting a business, it could be in channeling your creativity, like whatever it is that would make you come out of this year remembering it for more than just the legit dumpster fire that it is. I would really encourage you to take that avenue, take that route, because then 2021, we can continue to build on that momentum and build on that energy to hopefully have a year that is a stark contrast to the one that we're going through right now. So I hope this spoke to you. I hope it serves you in some kind of way. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. I would love it and be totally honored if you would subscribe. Maybe tag somebody in here that you think would needs to hear the message. You can share this wherever you think anyone would get something from it. And I truly appreciate us being in this space of conversation and growth and all the hard things, because that's really where the magic is, right? I think it was Trent Shelton that said, if you keep running away from your battles, you're never gonna win the war. If you keep running away from your battles, you're never going to win the war. And truly, conversations like this and processes like this and transformation journeys like this are the battles, right? Thank you so much for being in this space with me. It's a supreme honor. All the links are in the caption below, where you can hang out with me on Instagram. You can join me on Facebook. You can check out my website. I would love it. So take care of you. Take care of the people that you care about, and make this year mean more than just a shit show.